Okay, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Narik Chase channel. I'm your boy Narik Chase, and in this video, we're going to be continuing the casting choices. Now, in this casting choices, we're going to have a very unique and special character who we are going to be casting for, and this character is going to be one of the antagonists of the Stephen King novel Salem's Lot, and of course, you guys know what I mean. I'm talking about Kurt Barlow, the level 1 vampire that comes to Jerusalem's Lot and begins wreaking all kinds of hell. Now, this particular version of the character has been actually this character has been played by two actors. Let me see if I can pick up on who those act. One was Rutger Hauer, who played him in the 2004 miniseries adaptation of it, and then I'm not sure who played him in the not really sure who played him in the actual miniseries. Let me look that up right quick because I want to be very accurate with who I'm saying. Come on. Oh, Reginaldo. So Reginaldo played him in the 1979 version miniseries, as well as Rutger Hauer playing in the 2004. Now, these are two vastly different portrayals of the character, but Rutger Hauer is a bit more closer to the novelization, which the book is freaking awesome. But anyways, guys, so we have another edition of the Casting Choices segment, and we have our four contestants already lined up. First, we have Tom Hiddleston. Second, we have Dan Jeannotte. Jeannotte. Third, we have Jared Leto, and for the fourth one, we have Colin Farrell. Now, each one of these actors, have done a fantastic job with their careers, but they've all played special roles that actually have, I think, in my opinion, have actually garnered an not insight, have that I think should actually that messing up already. It's been a while. But I'm saying each one of them has done performance that impressed me enough to actually think that they can actually play this character. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, Tom Hiddleston is just a fantastic actor. The dude's pretty diverse, and he does a great job of actually being a bit charismatic, sometimes while being quite a bit of an asshole. And we all know that he's just a great Loki, but he has played significant roles outside of that as well. I like them as action. I like them in thrillers, and I think he does a fantastic job with like more dramatic roles as this. But his performance as Loki has given me the impression that he could play a really good Kurt Barlow, because Kurt Barlow isn't just what was established in the 1979 version as being this just monstrous figure. No, good looking. The guy's actually really smart and manipulative, and I think that him playing Hiddleston playing Loki is just a great introduction towards him playing potential Kurt Ball, and it would be pretty cool because Loki is a really complicated character, but he's pretty dark. But I would love to see him play an even darker character who has that same level of charisma that I think that he can bring to the character. So Tom Hiddleston is definitely on that list of actors who could potentially play him. Also, Dan Jeannotte. Now, admittedly, though, I have not seen like a lot of the stuff that he's been in. I have seen him in some television series. He's had a he's had an appearance here and there, but I mostly know him from the show Reign, and where he played Mary, the Queen of Scots' brother. And I actually think that due to that performance as well, that he is has the capabilities to play in a really cool Kurt Barlow. One of the things I like about him is he has a very youthful look to him, and I think that would actually feed into the more attractive sense of the character. But he actually plays a pretty manipulative character. And at times can be a very complicated and dark character as well. And I think that he can bring that to a Kurt Barlow. It would be pretty cool to see this a younger Kurt Barlow, so that way you can actually get a sense of just like people are enthralled at him. But I really did appreciate his performance. He played what who James what did he play in Rain? Stewart, yeah, James Stewart. So I like his performance as James Stewart, which is kind of cool because I made the comment while watching the series that he kind of reminded me of Henry Cavill's character off of the Tudors because they do look alike. They look a lot alike. But I think that Dan Jeannotte, or how to say his name, keep killing it. But I think he, because of that performance, I think he really does really could play. And like I said, the political intrigue of the show definitely adds a bit of layer to that as well. So I wouldn't mind seeing him play Barlow. Also, I wouldn't mind seeing Jared Leto. Now, I haven't seen a lot of Jared Leto stuff. Mostly know him from Blade Runner 2049. I know him from Suicide Squad, and I've seen him in a bit other things. So one of the things that I can say that I like about Jared Leto is that he has a very poetic um, feel about his performances, and I think that's definitely something that can be attributed to that can roll over well to a Kurt Barlow, very poetic Shakespearean type character, which I wouldn't think would be too over the top or anything like that. Somewhat similar to Rutger Hauser a bit. Like I like that performance a little bit more, which I would not mind actually seeing it. And it actually would help give a mysterious feel to the character as well, which I think would actually be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind seeing him do that. Like I said, I liked his interpretation of the joke. I thought it was very cool. But I also think that that type of energy, that type of energy would be great for um, another Barlow. So as far as Jared Leto is concerned, I think he actually be a pretty good one as well, especially with the charisma, that charismatic flair that he typically has. Can be a bit goofy, so I can see him having a bit of fun with the character. So I wouldn't mind seeing Leto play the character. And for the fourth contestant, we have Colin Farrell. Now, Colin Farrell is a personal favorite of mine. I liked a lot of his performances. I think he's a really talented and diverse actor. And of all the roles that he's played, that makes me think that he would be a pretty cool Kurt Barlow. The one significant one is his performance in the 2011 remake of Fright Night, where he played Jerry Dangerous. And I liked his character. His character was a pretty cool. He was a really cool vampire. He was at times he could be pretty creepy, but he had this really friendly vibe about him. At other times, like when he's sitting here talking to the guy's mom, and they're just having a really good conversation, and it doesn't feel out of place or anything. He feels just like the everyday, just average everyday other guy that's just really attractive, and he can be really charismatic as well. But I love the fact that he took the character to very dark, very dark. It could be very dark in certain sequences. And I think of all of these actors, he's probably the closest one because of his portrayal of a pretty famous, already established vampire character. So he would not have any problem just filling in into the role of another vampire. Now, there would be a question of would he be just playing another Jerry Dandridge? And I think that the two characters actually are significant enough to be their own characters, especially if they're portrayed by the same person. So I don't think that he would just slip on another Jerry Dangerous to fill, but it would also be actual Kurt Barlow. I think that Colin Farrell again is would out of all of them probably be the one. So Colin Farrell is definitely probably be the one I push on there the most, but I think he would be a great one, especially the way he did Jerry Dangerous, his character. And like I said, Colin Farrell has a pretty good, like I say, giving his character a bit of flair. He was in the Fantastic Beast. I liked his character in there. He could be menacing and be pretty serious. I do like his version of Bullseye. I thought it was done pretty cool. Again, he had really fun, good, a lot of fun with the character. So, Colin Farrell definitely would be the one of all four that I would probably say should play the character, but they're all fantastic actors. They're all diverse. They all have range, and I would not mind allowing any one of these to be Kurt Barlow. So, guys, let me know in the comment section below of all of these actors that that we put on the table right here. Who do you think should play Kurt Barlow? Should it be Tom Hiddleston, Dan Jeannotte, Jared Leto or Colin Farrell, and also let us know what is your favorite performance of these characters that would make you want to cast them as Kurt Barlow. Also, be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on this channel. And we'll definitely catch you guys later. Let's see if I can do this right. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. But anyways. Yeah, I always mess that up. Anyways, catch you guys later.